I haven't eaten that much in the past few days, so I said to Richard, time to make some soup. But there was, I don't know if any of you watch Callie Black on YouTube. She passed away from cancer last year. May she rest in peace. But she did this thing, and I just thought it was so cool. She always collects all the peelings from the vegetables and edges from the carrots, stuff like that. It looks like compost. Puts it in a Ziploc bag and puts it in the freezer. Celery ends, everything. And then once you have all of your stuff, if you want to make soup and make a nice stock, you wash it. I washed it all off again. And then this is what it looks like. And look at the beautiful stock it makes. And then you drain it. And then you can compost this. And I even had thrown a chicken bone in the pile with it because I knew it was going to be soup stock. And it smells like Deanna's just here. She goes, it smells like the soup is ready. It's so delicious. Like this would be an amazing broth just by itself. So yeah, so we're just going to get some soup on. See if that helps. So I am finished my soup. And it just looks delicious. Let me show you. See that? With that beautiful stock. And I put in some brown rice and a piece of chicken. And we added an additional piece of chicken to this. And yeah, looks delicioso. Which reminds me. So our soup is really, really good. Did you like it, Richard?
It was delicious.
It wasn't too watery for you?
Perfect. I loved it.
Yeah, it was really good. So there's that much left. And then we have these plums that were getting a little too ripe in the fridge. So I made this cake. I've been making it for, oh my gosh, 40 years. It's called plum, right there, apple peach or plum cake cocaine, right there. And this, the cake you can't see is underneath there. The dough's under these plums under here. See? And then this is the brown sugar topping, which ends up bubbling with the plum juice. It is so delicious and so, so good. So I'm going to pop that into the oven now. I covered up this yummy cake before I showed it to you guys so you can see the plum. Oh, it's really dark in the kitchen. The plum sauce over there. And that's what the cake looks like underneath. It is so good. I'm telling you. Delicious. Well, would you looky here. I thought snow came and went. But it's back. But I can't complain because we're not under Hurricane Florence or whatever that terrible storm is now scaled to. We are not, or the typhoon in near China and Malaysia. So if it's a little bit of cold snow, you know what? We'll be all right. You know what I mean? It's just like, arg, it's too soon. Go away. Aww. Two guys with me on my walk today. Oh, that way? Yeah. Okay, that's different. The Glenwood way?
Yeah.
Look at the weather, people. This is nice. Follow me. It's funny when the weather's going bad in other places in the world. It's experienced everywhere in some way. Huh?
It's global.
Yeah, it is global. I mean, look at the pretty flowers under the snow. It's just, this is thick snow. Look, this is snowman snow. Can you see if you can pick it up? Don't throw it at me. Is it thick? Oh, it's snowballs. Richard! This is perfect snowball snow and the perfect weather because it's not cold. Well, I mean, for us.
Oh, look at their apples.
Ooh, look at all these apples left on the tree. Huh. Might have to give our neighbors a rat-a-tat-tat at the door.
Yeah.
Neither rain nor snow or sleet or hail even from my deck. Pain might, but yeah, me and Fitz will go for a walk in this freezing cold rain. Holy crapola. It's cold. Like 1 more ounce of a degree and this rain would have been snow. But it's really, really cold. But we're doing it anyway. This is proof positive how good a walk for you is. Right, Fitz? They're invigorating, aren't they? Yes. Get down. See, this should be an ad for daily walks. It's not like I don't exercise my dog, but, and it's freezing cold. So yeah, it was invigorating. Felt good. So I'm just gonna hang out my coat and wait for Janet to come over, because we're just gonna have a little visit. Whew! Whew! It's extra harder when the environments are not good, you know, elements, I mean, not the environment and the elements. But yeah, that was a good walk. Me and Sam Smith, we went for a walk. Take my basket because I want to harvest a few things from the garden because I want to make a beef stew today. So, it is definitely shrug weather. Can you see my shrug? The snow's kind of melted, but it's cold-ish. And can you guys see, hang on, hair is finally starting to grow. And I think I'm going to grow it again just because. But you know that in-between stage where you don't, well, it actually needs to be colored. You can see in here it's kind of grayish. But I'm like, try it apart and see what that looks like. I think it looks kind of dorky. I don't know. Just going to play around with it until I can figure out a way. The problem with my hair, it's really curly, but it's not kinky. So I can't wear those really cool Afrocentric hairdos with twists and all that. No. And I have very thin hair. So if I try and twist it or braid it or do those really funky hairdos, it just, as soon as I do the next one, the first one unwinds. It's like Caucasian hair, even though I'm not Caucasian. Or, well, I'm sure somewhere down the line we're all everything, but you know what I mean? Like both my parents are African American. But it's funny because I look at all my grandsons who are every mix under the rainbow. And like Deanne's kids, for example, her husband is Scottish and she's Afro-Canadian. And their hair is kinkier than mine. So there's no rhyme or reason to hair, you know? Like Janet has more kink in her hair than I do. And she's British. So there you go. So yeah. So I'm just gonna go on my walk. I'm noticing that my clothes around my waist are really, like I put on this top. I bought this when we went camping and it was a little snug, but it was comfy and warm. I put on today, just kind of slid down. So I wonder if well, I know it does, but I'm pretty sure it trims your middle, you know. Is this nothing exciting? Yuck. There. But I got the mail anyway. So I will put this at our house. And yeah. Yeah. And continue on. Sights of the geese. Oh, cool. So let's check on this stew. It smells divine. Ooh, look at that. Oh, doesn't that look good? Should give it a little stir. So I'm downstairs doing some art journaling, which I haven't done in forever. And I thought, well, make some stew. Those are the carrots I picked today. And then Richard picked these potatoes. Where were they? There they are. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. I'm a stew soup girl. I prefer things like that to eat. I might not be eating probably for another hour and a half, so be a late supper, but that's okay. I've got some cornbread here ready to go into the skillet. And sometimes I will make a cornbread mix like this, just all the dry ingredients, put them in a Ziploc bag, and then just say what you need: milk, oil, and eggs. And I added some chia seeds to it. And just add your 1, 2, 3 ingredients, stir it up and put it in the pan. It makes it so much easier. Oh my goodness. The oven just beeped. So let's pop this in here for 20 minutes. Nummy. Oh, that's the wrong timer. I have to put kitchen timer. And start. There. And I'll go finish art journaling. Hey guys, I'm just about to change the mat that I've always keep in my sink. This grungy thing, no matter how much I clean it or bleach it, it's just done. And it's getting kind of brittle now. Because when we first got this sink, it was from IKEA, and I absolutely love it because I love these farm style sinks. They're so deep, but it wasn't the top of the line sink, you know what I mean? It was sort of midline, but it scratched. Can you see the scratches? You guys probably, oh, there's a good one. So it was scratching right away. So right away I said, before we start clunking pots and crap in here, I'm getting some kind of a mat like this to put in here. And this is actually a bath mat, or a tub mat. I think it's called tub mat. So I bought 2 at the time. So I'm going to put this one over this one and cut it all out and get a whole new mat. And I got this at the dollar store. I think it was called a tub mat. I ripped the label up. Let me see. Yeah, bath mat. And it's clear and it looks really nice. So you can see the difference in the quality, because that's been in there for 3 or 4 years. And even though you scrub and scrub and scrub and scrub, it just, you can't get everything out. And you can see the difference in how hard this is getting and how pliable that is. And I mean, they're dollar stores. So I mean, I could probably change it every year. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some surgery done on my new mat. Cut that hole out there, and yeah. 2 of us are just
is gone,
and we're just me and you, old biddies. So I'm out with Teresa, and we went drugstore shopping. I bought way too much.
So did I.
And then we went for coffee, and we gave counseling to this young man who's dad of a teenager. His name's Ryan. And he asked us if we come back here every week, and we do counseling. So now...
I think he had a crush on you.
Oh, no, I don't think so. So now we're heading... You have to go get your prescription.
Yeah, I have to get my meds.
And I'm going to get some flowers.
Okay,
so
bye.
I'll meet you back here. Okay, bye. So yeah, we've had a lovely day. And I didn't get my walk in, but I'm walking right now. Getting lots of walking done up and down this small area, which isn't the same. And I have to hurry up and get home because we're going to the airport to meet my son Curtis and Felicia. They're just coming in from Italy. So we're going to pick them up later. And I wanted to get her some welcome home flowers. So, yeah. We're just on the road heading to the airport just to pick up Curtis. And the sun finally decided to shine today. So, actually, was it shining all day? Was it a sunny day all day?
No.
When you got up this morning, was it nice?
No, it was cloudy.
Really? I got this finishing, when I was with Teresa, this finishing spritzer thing to finish your makeup. And look how nice it makes your face look. Looks so moisturized or something. Although it feels a little, oh no, it feels good. And then your makeup doesn't come off. because my makeup's a little darker than most, and it always comes off like on my white stuff like this. That's why I don't really wear white that much. But yeah, so that was a good deal. Anyway, we need to be there very soon, so we better hurry up. Listen, what's that crunchiness? So the sun came out over there and has dried up all the leaves. It's kind of like the itsy bitsy spider. Sun came out and dried up all the rain. Anyway, so I'm walking with Sam today. I love this shirt. It just fits so well too. I just love it. It's long. I got a really big one, so it'd be comfy and cozy. But you know what I'm realizing, guys? I wear the same shoes all the time when I'm walking, unless it's raining. I'm gonna start having to put on my trainers because I'm starting to feel in my feet, you know, when you've been walking too far in the wrong shoes. Not tight, but just the bottom of my arches and stuff like that. So anyway, back with the saga of my facial pain. The medication that I had to up, that Tegretol, it's fast acting, whereas I've always been on slow release Tegretol. So I had to up, like it's supposed to be for breakthrough pain, so you take it in between. So that's fine, took it. Pain seemed to be settling down. And then I got the worst stomach cramps. So I thought I had the stomach flu. So that's fine. Stomach flu, gone and went, I guess. But the stomach cramps were horrible. So I stopped taking the pills. Stomach cramps disappeared. So I thought, is that just a coinky dink, or, you know? So I had a lot of pain yesterday. Took one of the pills and was doubled over. So it's the pill. So I can't take the pills. So I don't know what to do. So the doctor, like I said to email him, and then he emailed me back, and he said he wants to see me tomorrow morning at 8:15, which is great because he doesn't have any openings in his office until March. So that's awesome. So we'll see what the next plan of action is. Don't you love crafting and watching a movie at the same time? I really do. I just made some of those thank you cards for my friend Rachel. And I used that Stamp It Up molding paste. Here it is. Where is it? This one. And then I mixed it with this new Tim Holtz mica spray. And oh no, I didn't. I'm lying. I used it with my ghetto spray that I had made because it's a little bit darker, but I did spray them with the Tim Holtz. You can see the little glitters. They're pretty. So I'm making 20, so I'm going to edge them with ink. And so I made 10 of these and 10 of another. Oh, and you know what these are? Can you see? My tea bags. Cool, hey? I'm loving saving these tea bags. They just add a little bit of texture and interest to something. So those 10 are done. There's got 10 more to do. But I just watched a movie called Sierra Burgess is a Loser. So it's kind of a high school Cyrano de Bergerac kind of movie. And it's very much like the one we filmed hashtag Roxy. It's almost the same premise, like where somebody speaks for somebody else, you know. It's really good though. It's cute. Good. I love high school movies. I don't know why. I mean, I'm 66, I'm not in high school, but I like them. They're wholesome. Yeah. So yeah, I love how that looks with this spray. That spray is really nice. I'm just gonna go upstairs and make some supper. Hi guys. I put you guys in the cupboard so I could cook supper. And I'm really cold, so I put on my nice, isn't this the furriest sweater ever? It is so cozy. Something's wrong with our furnace. You can probably hear that humming noise. And we can't get the temperature right, so I don't know. As long as it works, I don't care. But then I turn it on, then I turn it off. So I'm just putting some olive oil in a pan over here out of Hammerside. Saw this cool recipe, and I really want to make it for supper tonight because I'm really not eating a lot of carbs, and my stomach, like I said before, hasn't been able to digest a lot of meat. So yeah, trying to get in some healthy stuff, just chopping up an onion. So it just looks so neat. It's like, you guys have heard how cauliflower is the new kale. You know what I mean? Cauliflower is the new kale. Kale is the new black. You know what I mean? Anyway, this is how to make cauliflower meat, I guess. So it would be a totally vegetarian dish, but you're making like cauliflower ground beef, as it were. So you chop up an onion, and then you take your cauliflower like this, and you chop them up and then put them in the food processor. Wash them, chop them up, put them in the food processor. And then you take mushrooms. And I guess the mushroom must be what makes the texture of like ground meat. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to add, they had on their, I subscribe to that channel Tasty. You know, the one with all those great recipes? Well, they're on YouTube, so I subscribe, and I love watching their cooking. They make everything look so easy. But anyway, I'm going to make this taco meat with the mushrooms and the cauliflower and onion, and then they say to use like cumin and all that, but I thought, can't you just use, if you have a taco seasoning package? So I'm going to make myself that and a taco salad, and that's going to be my supper. And I bet you it's going to taste really good. And if it doesn't, oh well. But I think with foods, it's usually all about texture. You know, people make cauliflower rice, or you make something, but is it really, you know what I mean? It's about texture. It's not about whether hamburger is meat. You're not eating it just because it's meat. It's about the flavor and the texture. So I'm going to get this going, get this onion chopped. Oh, I have to tell you guys something funny. Maybe I told you. Yesterday when Teresa and I were at Starbucks, the tables, you're so close to the person beside you. So she says, let's speak in French. So we spoke, our entire visit was in French. And then Teresa looks to the guy next to you. We go, you're not French by any chance, are you? And he goes, not a word, couldn't understand a word. We're like, whew, thank God. But it's kind of nice. We actually speak French and Italian mixed, because she is 100% fluent in Italian. I know some Italian, but I couldn't get by in Italian. But we mix up the words, because when we used to work in the school board, we used to work one-on-one with kids, and we just happened sometimes to be in the same room with our student. And so we would, while they were working, we would be chit-chatting, but there were things that, you know, aren't appropriate for the kids to hear. Not that it was anything horrible, but you know, there's just some things that aren't appropriate for kids to hear. And so we started talking, because some of the kids were French. So we started talking this language, which is French and Italian mixed. Talk about confuse the little buggers, you know? So yeah, so we've always done that. Or if we're on the phone and we don't want anybody else within earshot to know what we're talking about, we do that too. It's kind of funny. So let me get all this stuff chopped up, and then I'll show you. I've only got 6 mushrooms, but they're pretty big. Oops, they're pretty big ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So I'll put those in the food processor, and then I'll put the cauliflower in there too. And then I'll show you what it looks like. It's so cool. So I just want to show you what it looks like. This is the mushrooms there, and that's cauliflower. So you're going to stir all that together with some salt and pepper, and I'm going to put some onion and garlic in the frying pan, blend that up, and then put the meat in, just like you would hamburger. So this is what your hamburger meat looks like. So yeah, kind of looks like hamburger. Richard, he came in, he goes, I go, what's that? And he goes, hamburger meat for tacos. And I go, no, what's in the pan? He goes, hamburger meat. And then he tasted it. He goes, it tastes pretty good. Just tastes like there's, what did you say? Tastes what?
I don't know. Just tastes good.
Just tastes like hamburger. Isn't that funny? It's cauliflower mushrooms and seasonings. So there you go. It's a little bit lighter than hamburger in color, but and I had to use 2 packages of taco seasoning for this amount. And I suppose if you wanted it to be dark brown, you could add a beef bouillon, you know, but then it wouldn't, for those that are vegan and don't want, or vegetarian, don't want the beef, then this is just fine. So yeah, so I'm gonna make a taco salad. So yeah, it's pretty much a bowl of vegetables. There's a salad underneath here. It's like a taco bowl, see? With your taco meat, that's not real, and cheese, and did I put, oh yeah, there's salsa. And I don't have any sour cream, but I'm gonna use some ranch dressing on top. That's gonna be really, really good. So we just got back from the neurologist, and I went back to bed because I took the new medicine that he gave me, and it makes you really drowsy, but I was also very tired because we got up super, super early. So we'll see how this works. Right now I am really drowsy, and he said the main side effects from this drug will make me, what did he say, dumb and stupid. And we're like, what? He goes, really? You're not going to be able to reply to things very quickly. Like your processing will be a lot longer. It'll take you long to, you know, find the words, which was hard. I was doing that kind of like how I was closer to right after my surgery, where I was really slow in finding my words and stuff like that. And he said it'll also make you very, very sleepy. So I'm not going to judge this first dose because I was very tired anyway. So we shall see. Right now the pain seems to have been subsided. So if this works, keep your fingers crossed, you guys. And he said, so I literally put my pants and shirt on a chair because I have to go to get my lupus shot this afternoon. Oh, sorry. And just climbed, had a cup of coffee, climbed back in bed and fell asleep. So yeah, so I just wanted to end the vlog right now. I just wanted to let you know what the doctor said about that, about the new medication. You know what? I actually think it's worked, because I can just tell by the way my face feels. And when we went there, I was moaning in pain, so I'm not in pain. So 1 and 1 equals 2. So hooray, hooray, hooray. Keep your fingers crossed. That was just 1 dose, so we shall see. And I hope it works. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, we'll see you guys next weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your great comments all the time. You guys are the best subscribers ever. Oh, I wish you were all like here. I just wish you were closer so I could go visit you and just give you a hug and tell you how much you mean to me. But anyway, I'm rambling. It's probably the pill. And I'll see you guys next week.